Hello, I'm Father Bill Rakowitz from Loyola on the Potomac Retreat House. And I'd like to share with you today some of my thoughts on good St. Anthony. You're probably asking, why is a Jesuit talking about the great Franciscan St. Anthony? Well, my home parish was St. Anthony of Padua. My next door neighbor, Ida Tepper, though Jewish, swore by Anthony that he always helped her to find the thing that she had lost and begged him for help. As a child growing up, I learned about Anthony, that he came from a rich family in Lisbon and he wanted to be a priest, so he entered the Augustinians. In his priesthood, he wanted a more strict life. And though the seminary was lax in Lisbon, he moved to Coimbra, Spain, where he fell in love with theology, especially the study of the Bible. Anthony wished to serve God throughout his life. And he showed that when he heard about this new group, Franciscans, who had gone down to Africa, to Morocco, and there to preach the good news to the infidels. They were martyred, and their bodies were brought back to Spain. And he wished then to be a Franciscan so that he could bring the good news to people who never heard of him. However, his health was never strong enough that he could remain as a missionary. Rather, his talent for preaching, giving sermons, became evident in the Franciscans. And Francis even heard about him, heard about the good work and his many abilities. And Francis asked that he would be a teacher for the young Franciscans of his order. Anthony was like his father Francis. In all that he did and said, he was humble. He spoke out against the Albigensian heretics who were very popular at that time. But he spoke with humility. And he didn't speak out against them, but rather he spoke about the truths of the Catholic faith. In this way, he won many people back to the church. All of us know the statues of Anthony holding the baby Jesus in his arms. Like Francis, he wanted the message of Christ be brought to people in a manner in which they could understand. He would give tangible images, talks, and plays so that people could physically experience the stories of the Bible in their lives and thus know of Christ. This is why Anthony holds the baby Jesus, because he planted the baby Jesus in many people's hearts by all that he said and did. Why do I love Francis? Pope Francis talked about family piety. And Anthony is part of that piety that I grew up with. Besides of the love of Christ found in his sacred heart, the image of the Good Shepherd in my bedroom, where my father told me the lamb in the arms of Jesus was me. Jesus was holding me and protecting me from all harm. Family piety was the story of St. Teresa Lisieux, the Little Flower, Lourdes Bernadette Soubirous. Family piety, which told me of God's great love for me, of his friends, the saints, who lived that love in their lives and showed God's love to others. I ask you today to share your faith, your devotions in the family, so that your children and relatives may be enriched as I was enriched by my own family.